those spirits that emboldened the people to do what they did to him have been dormant, but they aren't dead. And now those spirits are rising up again. And hopefully this exhibition is a call to arms. It's time for us to say, okay, just like when Emmett Till died, we were like, okay, we're not taking this anymore. We need to be saying the same thing right now. We're not just going to sit back and watch and let this happen.
So you said you were capturing more of the symbolism of it?
The symbolism and the fact that I thought that his death was a call to arms. It was a wake-up call, so to say.
Yeah.
And so I wanted the pieces to be a reminder that we need to have a wake-up call right now. There's still a need, because his mom was like, I'm going to uncover it. They're going to have to deal with it. I'm not going to let them stay hidden. I'm going to show the world what they did. And actually, when we see that, it sparks a reaction. It sparks a reaction for us to do something. But there's a video that's kind of going viral on TikTok right now.
Aiken County 911.
Hey, we got a girl over here running for her life.
Deputies arrested Jonathan Willard after they say he tried to kidnap a woman and impersonated a police officer Friday morning.
I think there's a spirit that is allowing people to feel emboldened, as in Emmett Till, that they have free reign to practice that same kind of atrocity. I can just go and kidnap somebody walking down the street and do whatever, because the Confederacy is reborn. And it's on TikTok, and people are like, oh my God, oh, I'm so glad she's okay, I'm so glad she's okay. And the truck driver happened to have a camera, dash cam camera, so you can see the whole thing.
Wow.
But what about all the people that don't have a camera?
Right.
And that didn't get away. What's going on with this, that people feel so entitled that they can just, snatch somebody off the street? This being the 85th birthday of Emmett Till was just a reminder that, we're still in the thick of it. We're quick to celebrate 4th of July and everything else, but that's not, where's our independence at? At some point, we have to realize that we're still in that same fight. We're still in that battle that our grandparents and great-grandparents were in. Whether it's Emmett Till, Trayvon Martin, Breonna Taylor, on and on. You can just keep giving names.
It's almost as if, the worst of the human expression is what we have to fight against every single day.
Well, I think we have to realize that, if you win a battle doesn't mean the war is over. And to say, I can move in this neighborhood, or I can afford to buy this. It's like, well, the battle is not over. You won a temporary battle. And even those things are being pulled back and pushed back. So you're still in that same fight. And we've had Democratic people in charge. They could have made laws to make these things permanent. They could have passed the Voting Rights Act. We had control of the House and Congress, and never happened.
So is it a Republican-Democrat thing, or is it a human thing?
It's a human thing. It's a power thing. If you have these things done, then I wouldn't have anything to run on. As long as that I can say this issue is there, that issue is there, we're fighting for it. But a fight needs to be over. We need to accomplish something.
So you're saying there's capital to be gained.
There's capital to be gained
in sustaining racism, discrimination, horrific acts.
I mean, in so many different aspects, from the prison industrial complex to always having a platform for politics to run on, you know. But I think that as a community, we've always had to be self-reliant and address those situations because the larger society was never really that motivated to address it for you. And so I think with that same mindset, we have to realize that we have to step up and address those situations. And one of those things being a remembrance, you know, some ancestral veneration, as in the Emmett Tills, and that's the importance of monuments that keep those narratives in the forefront.
And when you wear them, what does it mean to you?
It means bondage back in the day, though. Right now, in 19, you know what I was doing. 19, I can take them off now. Back in the days, I couldn't take them off. The art, it showed Emmett's body, and it showed the Tallahatchie River where they found him at. That's why I like it. I see how they got the river inside his suit jacket like that. A lot of people probably don't know what that was, but that's the Tallahatchie River right there, where they found him at. It was a lie.
And the lie was?
That he said he whistled. He did whistle, but Cousin Mamie said that Emmett Till, he had like a speech impediment. He whistled, but he not whistled. We was brought up as respect our elders.
Just like we wanted to bury Emmett Till, so we killed him and threw his body in the river so that our crimes can go unseen and we can continue to do whatever. It's the same thing. And that's why I did those pieces about rising. You know, when that truth rises, then we all rise because we realize that we still have, you know, those demons to fight.
So tell me about in the painted image. It looks like he's crying. It looks like he's sweating. What's the imagery there?
That's Emmett Till, just coming out of the Mississippi River. So imagine if they threw him in the Mississippi River all deformed and beat up, and he swam to the top and came out whole. So you can destroy someone's body, but you can't destroy their spirit. You can't destroy their movement. And what they did by destroying his body, when that truth was uncovered, and as that truth rose, then we rise as a community because that ignited this passion in us to make a change. If he had never been on display, if his mother had never taken that action, if she never had to just say, well, they're not gonna hide. I'm not gonna hide what they did. I'm gonna show it to the world. Then who knows what would have happened? I mean, there were people who were fighting for equality, but I think that was a rallying cry. It was a call to arms because it was like, just like when they blew up the church with the 4 little girls. It's like, okay, we need to stop begging and start moving. And I think that those incidences in history are, those signposts are important for us to remember. We have whole generations who don't even know who Emmett Till is.
That's true.
They don't know that story. They don't know that.
And that's why it's so important for us to keep telling the stories. The remembrance.
So you go to church every morning? Well,
Every morning?
Not every morning, but every Sunday. And they tell you the same story.
Yep.
The same story about the same people over and over and over again. You're like, wait a minute, I heard this last week. Why do they keep telling you that story? Same thing. And we used to tell our stories over and over and over. They used to be carved into the walls and into the bowls and into our daily lives. Until people who wanted to erase you said, okay, well you can no longer tell your story. You can no longer say your language. You can no longer see, because if I can erase your stories, I can erase you.
It never existed.
Which is why they're trying to get rid of all the minors that say Harriet Tubman or wherever
Yeah.
right now. If I can erase your story,
Yep.
I can say what is, what was, who did and who didn't.
So they never even existed.
Exactly.
That's the difference between truth and mythology.
That's it.
I think my back looks pretty good. Maybe it's too much of a spinal thing.
So, that's good.